are coming in live for the Monday Marketing Morning Minute. And today I'm super excited because I have with me special guest Pamela Taylor. So as you jump on, say hello, say hi to Pam. I am so excited to share her story with you guys today because we got to know each other probably maybe around a year ago. And she had been building a network marketing business. She's been in her company for about 4.5 years, but over the last 6 months, her business has completely exploded. Hello, and welcome on. And a lot of that has been because of her incredible ability to recruit and sponsor people into her organization and to help them to create success in their business. Hi, Matt. How are you doing today? Say hello in the comments so we know that you are here. Say hi to Pam for us. And you guys, before we kick off, I just want to invite you to something really quickly, and that is a prospecting and recruiting challenge that is going on right now. You can either go ahead and copy that link after we are done here today. I'll post it at the end, or just put LINK link in the comments, because prospecting and recruiting has been something that Pamela has mastered over the last 6 months, and I want to make sure that you do as well. So as we go through this, I want you to think about how you can use what she's done, the strategies, the tools, just the mindset around her business to help yours grow as well, to help your business explode like she has done. So you do not want to miss out on this challenge. Either grab that link or just put link in the comments and we will get that information to you. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Delroy. How are you guys doing? So let me just tell you a little bit about Pamela. So Pamela's been a traditional bricks and mortar business owner. They've owned a trucking and towing company for 14 years, but a few years ago, she decided to also expand to building an online business in network marketing so she could help others to create success and financial independence as well. And if you missed when we first jumped on, over the last 6 months, her business has completely exploded. And she has been able to earn a car bonus, she's been rank advancing, and she's grown her team to over 50 incredible, I think they're all women, correct?
Yes.
In just a short amount of time. So you guys, I wanted to share this with you today to inspire you. Take a look at what she's doing. Go over and check her out on Facebook. You didn't know I was going to say that.
No.
And watch the way that she posts, because she holds herself accountable, she takes action, and she uses attraction marketing. She helps people, she shares with people how she helps them without having to spam her links all over her profile. So without further ado, hello, welcome on, everybody. Pamela, I want you to share a little bit more about your story with us and your transition from having a bricks and mortar business, a traditional business model, to what it was like when you first started building online.
Okay, well, bricks and mortar is a totally different world than being online. That's for sure. My bricks and mortar company is to serve people, but it's not to serve people in the passion that's within me. So I found something that I'm passionate about. I've always been passionate about. I've been an entertainer my whole life. So I've always been passionate about helping other women and bringing other women up and showing them that there's more out there than just, that 9-to-5 job. So that's what I do. And I like to help women and by showing them and giving them a visual or what it can be like. And that I've learned from MLSP and you.
Awesome. So let me ask you this. Was it just like a super smooth transition? You're like, hey, I'm already an entrepreneur. I know all these skills. I just hop online and replicate it?
No, absolutely not. I did what the company told me to do and what my uplines told me to do, which I've discussed this with you before, this copy and paste thing. Copy and paste. And that became obviously spammy pammy, as I call it now. and it wasn't working. Just wasn't working. I mean, sure, I did make sales. Sure, I for the first few years of this business, it was more of a hobby because I had my bricks and mortar company, right? That was my main income. But I found that I could find more satisfaction in earning income and doing something I'm passionate about. So no, it was not easy. I thought, sure, I'm an entrepreneur. I can do this. I'm good at this. I'm a people person. But what I was doing wasn't working. The spamming wasn't working. Copying and pasting other people's posts weren't working. When people started realizing that, and the question that came to me that really sunk into me was, somebody had said to me, your company gives you posts, right? Because so many people were copying and pasting, they thought the company was supplying those posts for us. That's
Wow.
when I knew something had to change. Something had to
Yeah.
change. And there you were. You just kind of walked into my life when I needed you the most.
So, guys, if you're watching this live, let me know. Put copy and paste in the comments if you felt that way when you got started. If you were just
Mm-hmm.
being told, hey, here's what you need to do is just copy this post, paste it, and people are going to come running. Because I can probably guarantee that if you're not at least putting it in the comments, there is a large percentage of you that are thinking it, that, yep, that's what I was told. I was given copy and paste messages. I was told to send all the same canned message out to all my Facebook friends in Messenger. Yep. Okay. So we've got some honest people on here who are saying, yep, I've been right where you were. Pamela, I have been right there, and I've felt that struggle and that pain. So let me ask you this. What was the tipping point? Because these last 6 months, you have gone from a hobby to a real full-time successful business. And I have watched you grow, build this team. You're inspiring women, and we can share this. You're really wonderful about helping people feel more beautiful, more confident in their skin. And what changed that took you from that position to where you're at right now?
Having a real vision, knowing where I wanted to be. I know I did not want this bricks and mortar company. I did not want this. I want to see my husband retire. And when I went to, honestly, I went to convention and I knew it was do or die. Either I'm in this to win it or I'm out. So I either went full throttle with this or not. So I left that convention knowing that I had to find out and learn, what are people doing to be successful besides copying and pasting and messaging people and being that nuisance, because that's not me. I know for myself, I scroll by ads. I don't even look at them. And when people send me a message, I just friend them and, hey, you want to join my business? Wow. So I knew those were not for me. That wasn't who I was. I couldn't do 100 messages to get one person because I just made 90 run the other way. And I just couldn't agree with that. I couldn't agree with that. So I knew there had to be something else. And I was in search of that. And there you were. I think things happen for a reason, right? And there she was. I was like, what's this girl doing? So I started watching you. And yeah, that's how I landed this. So I think having the vision and knowing what my goal, my end goal was, which was retire this company, retire my husband, I had to make this work. This was no longer a hobby for me. Now I'm going to be serious.
I think also too, you're so modest, but you really got very clear about what it took to attract the right people to you.
Yes,
So
I
you
did.
got really clear on your vision, but you also started to really understand, because I've watched you, what problem it was that you were solving for people. And then you get your content, you guys, like I said, if you're not following Pamela, go follow her, because she's very, very, very good at attraction. You'll see she's got a lot of engagement on her posts. People want to engage with her content because she's aligned, she's real, and she will share with you how she can help you. And what that is it's not going to be for everybody, right? It's not going to be, but
Yeah.
she's really good at sifting and sorting through the people who need exactly what she has to offer. And those people are now coming to her and they're joining her team and being really clear on where you want to go and what problem you solve. It becomes this just recipe for success, like I've seen with you over these last few
Absolutely.
months.
Absolutely. And that's what it is. You need to know what your end goal is. You need to know where your vision is. And for me, it's I'm doing building blocks. So each day I block out what I need to do each day. And that's where that challenge came in for me, Lindsay. It really put me on track of my everyday activities, my everyday tasks. And even when life throws something at you that's unexpected, I've learned how to accept those unexpected distractions and handle them in a better way, so that because I know that's okay, I'm going to deal with that, and then I'll get back on track over here, because sometimes life and family and everything else is so important. As you know, they interrupt, but
Yep.
we just keep moving forward, right? So
Yeah.
I don't beat myself up if I don't complete all those tasks anymore. I used to beat myself up. Sometimes I couldn't even sleep. I can't believe I didn't do that today. I was supposed to do 100 in sales, but I don't do that anymore. If I don't make a sale that day, that's okay, because I've connected with people regardless. I've planted seeds. So I've learned that every day, as long as I'm putting something into this business, I will succeed. Eventually, it's going to equal success. So
So
that the challenge taught me so much.
for those of you who are listening, she just gave you a huge golden nugget right there, which is she was not so focused on the results and the outcome of the individual day, but of the actions that she can control.
Mm-hmm.
That's so important, because when we put our heads down and we focus on the actions that we control, where we want to go and who we want to serve, the results are not going to show up consistently each and every single day in this smooth trajectory. You're going to have these ups and downs. And if you're so focused on those that you're beating yourself up at the end of the day, you're not going to get up the next day and take the actions that you need to take. And you've done such a great job with that. You mentioned the accountability challenge. For those of you who don't know what that is, it was a month-long challenge inside of my private Marketing Made Fun Elite group coaching group. And one of the reasons you're seeing Pamela here today is because of the incredible work that her and her team did in that challenge. I'm so proud of you. Your team had the most fully completed winners of the challenge. I'll say we had lots of finishers, but her team had the most finishers of the challenge. And so I wanted to take the chance to interview them, because they put so much effort, so much work into being accountable. And I wanted to ask you about that challenge. When you said you were going to do it, was it what you expected? What was the biggest thing you learned from it? And just what are maybe one or two takeaways from being part of a month-long accountability challenge?
Well, the tasks. I think the tasks and the everyday plan is the most I got out of it. It taught me to prepare ahead of time. So a lot of times our posts are, off the fly, and that happens because life happens. All of a sudden, there's this, for instance, this turtle coming up eating out of my hand. I didn't plan that, but I definitely shared that with my audience. Just something that's lifestyle, right? Brings them to your Facebook. So for me, preparing ahead of time was what I got the most out of it. So now I don't stress about, oh, what am I going to post today? I actually put thought into it the night before, and I prepare those posts. And that is something that really got me going in this challenge. And the task, my daily task, it's become a routine, because now that I have done it for 30 days straight, now it's a habit. So the habits that I created out of the 30-day challenge has made me more successful than ever.
And that consistency, that familiarity
Mm-hmm.
that you are going to continue to provide to people is only going to make you more attractive to those who are looking for you. It's really important, guys, to have this habit, right? Like she made, again, just a lot of small things, and I want to point them out because I don't want you to miss them. So I want you to take what Pam's saying, apply it to your business, and use these same strategies to get the results that she's gotten, right? She said, I thought about what I was going to put out there. I thought about the person that I was speaking to that day. Yeah, there's sometimes when cool things happen, I'm going to throw that in because it's fun. You want to share your life, you want to be real. But she was very strategic in what she was doing. She was very thoughtful about what she was doing, and she created a habit of consistently showing up and taking that action day in and day out. And look, I mean, it's a team that is just exploding. She's got over 50 people who are working with her. They're working together to achieve these goals to make money in their online business. I just couldn't be more excited for you. I know this is just the start too. It's just the start because you've gotten serious about it. It's not a hobby anymore. It's a business, and we can only go up from here.
That's right.
Are there any last words of wisdom that you want to share with our audience today to help them with building their business?
Well, like I said in the beginning, I think the main thing for me that helped me was knowing my end goal, knowing what my map looked like. And seriously, map out your business, map out your days. I know sometimes that seems like a lot of work, but it's not, because at the end of the day, you are going to have more time for yourself because you're not, sometimes we get stuck in that Facebook scroll and, right? And we waste time. So you're not wasting any time. You're actually saving time if you prepare yourself ahead of time. Think about what you're going to deliver to your audience the day before. Sometimes I'm 2 or 3 days ahead of myself because I find something that I want to share, and I want to share this, but I really want to point this out. So I'll point this out the following day. So now I can take one lesson or one thing that I would like to share, and I can divide that into 2 or 3 posts sometimes. So planning ahead to me was key. And that's what that challenge brought me. I had to write my tasks out the day before. So that created such a great habit. I can't thank you enough for that, because now I pay attention to everything that I do.
That is so outstanding. And you know what? Pamela just shared with me too, right before we jumped on here today, that she was able to recruit 3 new people just during this challenge alone. Guys, that's a huge thing, right? How would your business look if you were recruiting, 2, 3, 4 new people each and every single month into your business, who were then turning around and duplicating that process and recruiting for themselves? At the beginning of this interview today, I said, if you want in on this recruiting challenge that's going on right now, put link in the comments and we will let you know about that, or grab this link and join us, because this is part of your business. Yes, you want to bring customers into your business, but you want to also bring in business partners. You want to also be building out a team of people who you're working with, who you're able to mentor and train and guide and help them get results, so that eventually, you have days where you can just take time off. You can pre-plan things out. You can take time off and have a business that runs on its own, right? In the beginning, we're very active, but eventually we want to get to the point where it's more leveraged. So recruiting is a huge part of that, and I would love to see you in this challenge with us if you're not already in it. So go ahead, grab that link, join, or just put link in the comments and we'll come along and give you the information at the end as well. Pamela, I am so incredibly proud of you. You guys, like I said, if you're not following her, go over and take a look at what she's doing over on her social media profile. It is phenomenal. She has really gotten very clear on who she serves. She has become a very powerful attraction marketer. And if you're struggling with what to post, you're struggling with how you show up on social media, she's a great example of somebody to watch and to follow, and to not steal her stuff. Obviously, we're not copying and pasting anymore. But imitation is a high form of flattery. So look at what she's doing and apply it to your own business. So I appreciate you all tuning in with us today. I don't want to keep you any longer, Pamela. I've got my natives are getting restless out here as well. I can hear the kids pulling each other's hair.
Real life.
Real life mom here, right? You never
Yeah.
know what's going to happen. It's like that BBC interview where the kid comes in, only I didn't have the nanny to come take him away.
It's all good. One day you will. One day you will, Lindsay. You will. You'll get
That's
there.
right. That's right. Well, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for letting me share your
Thank
story
you.
today. I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for everything you do for all of us here in this group. You're amazing.
I appreciate you so much. Have a great day, everybody. I hope to see you guys in the recruiting challenge.
Yes.